Good morning friends, I am Avasthesan. I am teaching economics in Sadhguru Gadge Maharaj College, Karan. Friends, in last lecture we discussed about the microeconomics, about the macroeconomics, and even in that lecture we discussed about the branches of economics. In that lecture we discussed about the classification of want and characteristics of want. Now in this lecture, some basic concepts which are related with microeconomics, I am going to discuss all these points. Even in last lecture I have written all these points, but for this again I am going to write all the points which are important for microeconomics. Now point number second, that is about the goods and services. Point number 3, that is about the utility. Point number 4, that is about the value. Point number 4, that is about the value. Point number 5, that is about the wealth. Point number 6, that is about the personal income. Point number 7, that is about the personal disposable income. It is also called as PDI. And last point is about point number 8, that is about the economic activity. We are discussing about basic concepts of microeconomics. In last lecture we completed one point, that is about the wants. Here now second point, that is about the goods and services. Point number 3, that is about the utility. Point number 4, that is about the value. Point number 5, that is about the wealth. Point number 6, personal income. Point number 7, that is the personal disposable income. And point number 8, that is about the economic activity. Now I will discuss all these points one by one. Now first I will discuss about goods and services. The first thing, that is about the anything that satisfies human want is called as, or it's termed as good. First point, that is about the, it should have some kind of material existence. What is important? It should have about the material existence. For example, suppose I am using this stock, it has got some kind of material existence. So it definitely can be called as a good. Material existence is there. And second point is about the service. Service also satisfies. Or services also satisfy human wants, but do not have any material existence. See the difference. It has got some kind of material existence for which explains goods and services. For example, goods is there. Here services, here material existence is not possible. For example, I am a teacher. I am teaching you. So teaching offered by a teacher, it can be a service. The lawyers, they are using their talent for their clients. Doctors, they are using their talent to save the life of a patient. So it is service. Services also satisfy human wants, but they do not have any kind of material existence. This is some kind of difference between goods and services. Okay, this point is there. Now third point, it is about the utility. Point number 3 is about the utility. Utility means capacity of commodity to satisfy human wants. Capacity of commodity to satisfy human wants. Human wants. Or you can also call it as a wants satisfying power of a commodity. Wants satisfying power of a commodity. See, with example, I will give one example for utility. Capacity of a commodity to satisfy human want. Suppose a thirsty person is there. So definitely he is interested for water. So water, it has got some kind of capacity to satisfy the human want. That is capacity to satisfy the thirst of that person. So water, it has got some kind of utility for the thirsty person. Wants satisfying power of a commodity. It is called as utility. Point number 3 is there. Now point number 4. That is about the value. This concept is very important. Point number 4, that is about the value. Again, there are 3 important points. That is value in use. One point, that is about the value in use. Second point, that is about the value in exchange. And point number 3, that is about the water diamond paradox. Water diamond paradox of values. See, when we talk about the values, there are 3 important points. Value in use, second point is about value in exchange, and third point is about the water diamond paradox of values. Now I will explain all the points one by one. Value, what do you mean by value in use? It is usefulness of a commodity there should some kind of usefulness of that commodity, then it is called as a value in use. That is, and no one has to pay for that thing, for that commodity, free of cost. Value in use, that is about the free of cost. For example, suppose if I say about the oxygen, which is very important. We are going to take oxygen from environment, from air. So we are not going to pay for that. So value in use, that it is usefulness of a commodity and no one has to pay for that commodity. It is called as a value in use, or it is free of cost. It is also you can call it the free of cost. It is value in use. Okay, sunshine, or example, suppose sunshine is there, sunshine, air, all these things are free of cost. So we can easily take all these things. We are not going to pay for that. Sunshine for oxygen, again for air. So it is called as a value in use. It is very useful for human being. That's why it is called as a value in use. Okay. Now next thing, that is about the value in exchange. Point number 2, value in exchange. Commodity which is used to express another commodity. It is called value in exchange. Point number 2, value in exchange. See, commodity which is used to express another commodity. For example, suppose if I give an example, that is commodity price. When price is there, when any good is going to take place with the help of price or payment is there. Price is involved. I will give example. For example, TV. So you are going to buy TV or mobile. When you have some kind of payment, when you give some kind of payment, then only you can get that thing. So commodity which is used to express another commodity. For example, price involved, then definitely that person will give you the goods which you want. So it is very important for you that you must commodity have price term in economic good. It is also called as an economic good. This part is also very important, value in exchange. And here also take example of TV, mobile, or you can have car. Example of car. So these things is called as a value in exchange. Now third part that is water diamond paradox of a commodity. This concept is very important. Water diamond paradox of values. Point number 3. Water diamond paradox of values. Now this concept is very important, water diamond paradox. For example, some commodities have a high value in use, and some commodities having, it is also called as, but they have low exchange rate, value. And some commodities having low value in use but high exchange value. Low value in use but high exchange value. Very probably I am not giving an example. First I write what do you mean by high values of use, that is low exchange value, and again low value in use but having high exchange value. Now when I give example, definitely you can understand. See, example of first value that is about the water. That is, it is very important. Here, suppose if I give example, which thing is very important for you? Suppose there in my one hand it is suppose one glass of water, and in second in hand there is diamond of 1 crore rupees. So definitely you will give importance to the diamond. Okay? So you know that actually water is very important, but it has got some low exchange value. But what is important? Diamond is very important. Diamond is very precious. It is very scarce. So definitely, if you ask me that throw one thing, definitely we will throw one glass of water. You are not going to throw diamond because it has got some kind of value. So it is important to understand value in use and value in water diamond paradox of values. Value in use and value where it is called as exchange value. It has low exchange value. It has high exchange value. There is a main difference between these points. Now, I am going to explain point number 5. Point number 5, that is about the wealth. Now see, anything which has market value and can be exchanged. Market value and can be exchanged. Can exchange for money. See, anything which has market value and can be exchanged. This word is very important. Can be exchange for money. Even there are some points. A commodity should possess following four things. Commodity should possess following 4 points. I will write all these points. For number 1, that is about the utility. Number first, that is utility. Point number 2, that is about the scarcity. Point number 3, that is about transparency. And point number 4 is also called as externality. Now see, I explain all these points. Commodity should possess following 4 points. Then only you can call it as a wealth. Okay, anything which has market value and can be exchanged for money. Here, first point, that is about the utility. I explain the point. What do you mean by utility? Utility means capacity of commodity to satisfy human want. Okay. For example, number 1, capacity of a thing to have any kind of commodity. For example, I will give example about the furniture. It has got some kind of utility. Car is there. Anything you can give example of anything. That utility, it has got some kind of utility. Furniture, car, mobile, paint. So it has got some kind of utility. Furniture, even car is there, TV is there, refrigerator is there, fridge is there. So it has got some kind of utility. So it has got some market value. It is called as a wealth. Point number 2, that is about the scarcity. Here see, point number 2 is about the scarcity. The thing which is scarce has got some kind of value. Scarce things are valuable. Scarcity. That is, the commodity must be scarce in supply relations. Scarce in supply in relation, or it also called as that is about to its demand. To its demand. Now you know that law of demand. When in low price, high demand is there, and when is high price, low demand is there. So when you have to call something about the scarce thing, what is important? Scarce in supply relation is demand. If demand is very high and if resource is not available or the thing is not available, then definitely price is going to increase. So if things are available in abundance, then price is going to decrease. So this thing, it is called as a scarcity. It is also called as all the things, or it is called as all economic goods. All economic goods for which price is paid. For which price is paid. It should be called as a wealth. Scarcity. All economic goods for which price is paid. Okay. Now, next it is about the transferability. Transferability means it should be easily transferred from one place to another place. Now the world definitely is going to tell you something about that. What do you mean by transfer? Commodity should be transferable from one point to second point, or from one person to other person. It's called as a transferability. Okay. For example, I will give example about the vehicle, jewelry, anything which you can be transferred from one person to another person, or from one place to another place. It is called as a transferability. And point number 4, that is about the externality. What do you mean by externality? That is, it is external to human body. It should be external to the human body. External to human body. It's called as a externality. For example, we are going to use bag is there, or even I give example about the chair is there. External to human being. It is called as a externality. This, when you think about the will, all these points are very important. Okay. Now, I explain about the wealth. The first point is about the utility, second point is about the scarcity, point number 3 about the transparency, and point number 4 about the externality. Now point number 6, that is about the personal income. What do you mean by personal income? Point number 6, that is about the personal income. Or you can call it the individual income. Personal income, what is important? Earning received by a person from all sources. All sources. See, this point is very important. Earning received. Earning received from all sources. It is called as the personal income. For example, suppose one person is there. For example, suppose if one teacher is there, he is getting regular salary from college, and again he has got some kind of land. He is going to do some kind of, as he is also farmer, so doing activities in his farm. So from college he is getting regular salary, and again from this land he is getting some kind of benefit as a farmer. So all sources, earning from all sources, is called as a personal income. I will give an example. Suppose one person, see the same example, that is about the one, suppose a doctor is there, regular practice, again he has got some kind of bungalow, and bungalow in another city, he is getting some kind of rent from that bungalow, again he is a farmer, getting income from his land. So income from all this society, it is called as a personal income. And point number 7, that is a personal disposable income. It is part, but point number 7, that is, it is a part, personal disposable income. Point number 7, that is personal disposable income. The income, remaining income. For example, suppose if you are going to pay income tax. Suppose person having 20,000 salary, and for 12 months is getting 2,40,000. And suppose the government will take 40,000 rupees as an income tax. So minus 40,000, that is 2 lakh rupees remaining. It is called as a personal disposable income after giving some kind of tax. So personal income means the real income of that person when going to submit first income tax, service tax, and any other tax. The remaining income, it is called as a personal disposable income. Okay. And last point, it is about the economic activity. That is, in next lecture I will explain all these points about the economic activity. I hope you will understand all these points. Thank you very much.